Welcome back to my channel. My name is David. This is another unboxing, Gamers Edition. Let's get started. Alright, let's roll. Alright, first thing we got here is, what we have here is, if you'd like to play first person shooters, the best way to do that is obviously with a mouse and a keyboard. So this will give you the option, plug a mouse in the keyboard. All you have to do, plug it in, and then if you don't like the way the configurations are set up for your keys, you can set that up in the system as well. I played this with my PS3 and it was awesome. I only used it once because I was curious. The good thing is nobody knows you're using a mouse and a keyboard, so. Driver for the computer if you need to program anything. It comes with the disc for the PC, but I didn't even need that. Here you go. So here's the button configuration, right? And also you can remap them. The game you're playing, you can go in and you can remap all your buttons. Honestly, I rather remap my buttons if I have an option. So this is also for auto fire. As you can see, it's pretty snazzy looking. Snazzy. Once you do the programming, you have to switch it over. Here you go. Here's the USBs for the mouse and keyboard. You can also use wireless with this as well. You just have to plug in the dongle. It comes with a massive cable, but yeah, this thing has got like a 10-foot cable on this. The next thing we'll do is this. I bought a bunch of these from Blackweb. They convert your old signal from the old consoles. So I think I bought like 6 or 7 of these things. A lot of them were open box. Now the Blackweb name is a Walmart brand. I bought these all for like $8 used, open box return. So what I did was I plugged in a lot of the ones that I had like this broken open just to make sure they worked fine, and I didn't find any problems with any of the ones that I bought open box. I also got a few new ones that were apparently open box, but they were completely sealed. I think what it was just the boxes were completely destroyed. So what this does, it takes your signal of your old consoles, right, and it converts it over. So here's the import that powers this. It does have to be plugged in. The whole thing is absolutely metal. So if you have a lot of older Sega Genesis and you have the old Nintendo, the old Super Nintendo, and you don't have the S-Video, or there is no S-Video option, this is the answer right here. The audio goes in, the video goes into the yellow, HDMI goes out. I mean, I recommend this for anybody who has the older consoles like I do. The older consoles are one of my #1 favorites. I have all the older consoles and they all have this old connection here, which back in the day this was like the HDMI answer to all the older consoles because most of them ran on coaxial. There is no software to this, it just does everything in the inside. The reviews on this one here are not bad. You get a power brick here. Alright, so 5 volt, 1 amp. But yeah, I definitely recommend this. I tried using this on one of my old Nintendos. When they started re-releasing the copycat, it only came with this. I actually tried it with that, popped in a cartridge, and it does. There's no interference at all. And that was my biggest concern. Was the screen was if there was gonna have some of those wobbly lines of electrical interference. There's nothing. I mean, this thing is top notch. I wouldn't have bought like 6 or 8 of them if I saw anything wrong with them. I only bought one to make sure it worked because I was concerned about interference and I wanted to make sure these things worked fine. This brand, I found the multiple things that I have bought from them are very, very, very reliable. So right now we have a controller. I know it says PS3, but it works on the PC as well. I bought this for $5 at like Five Below. I checked it out and it feels just like the original NES controller, but it does work on the PC, which is good for emulation, and it works on the PS4 also. Yeah, it doesn't say how long the cable is. I don't remember if it's 10 feet. Let's see. I think this is the converter box for the PS3. For the PC you don't need this. This just plug it straight right in, but this you do need for the PS3. I used it on the PC, but the buttons feel really good. It's got that noise you would expect from an older, but yeah, it's very good. I love emulation. When I saw this, I freaking jumped on that shit, man. As I've said many times, I'm huge into the older games. Alright, so the next thing we got is this Blackweb HDMI, a digital HDMI selector. Something like this works great with that product that I showed you earlier, right here. Because somebody like me that has a lot of old consoles, like I'd much rather have my older consoles on a separate HDMI input device. Has a digital button here where you would push and you would shift through all 4 HDMI units that you have plugged in, and also that comes with some crappy Chinese remote, which is garbage. But you can actually reprogram this controller, you have any controller that has learning, you can use this and it works. Because I had the exact same crappy controller with my PC, came with it, and I programmed it to my Radio Shack controller that I bought years ago. Still, it's good to explain, you know. The most important part when it comes to stuff like this, external power, the most important thing is you don't want interference at all. To me, that is very important. Like I said, the controller is very crappy junk. But it's good that they offer it, because with that option you can actually program it with your other controller, your very good controllers. You just put it in front, put the other one, select the button you want to program it for, and you can select here. Get the next 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you can just save this. Like I save all of them, just in case something happens to the controller. You got a couple of vents here. It must get pretty hot. And you have 5 volts. So it comes with the cable. It doesn't come with a brick, but nowadays we have bricks everywhere, power bricks. As you can see, I like to explore different brands. I wouldn't buy this. Something like this and something like this, I would not buy. Unbranded, like a cheap Chinese knockoff, or just something garbage, has no reputation behind it. Alright, so here's the next product right here. This one plugs into your NES, and it plugs into your SNES, and it plugs into your Wii, and it plugs into your Wii U. If you like me, you have every single one of those consoles. So this is cool because it gives you that authentic feel, and it's backed by MyArcade, which is quality. I used it to try it out. I liked it so much I wanted to keep using it right away. But I kept telling myself, no, don't use it right now. Wait until you set up your system, and then you can have this out, instead of having the freaking, because I got the cable, the extension cable. So when you have the cable from the unit and then you have the extension cable, you end up with like 15 feet of wire. Sloppy looking when you try to put the wire tucked aside somewhere with your NES system. But when you have something like this, which is freaking amazing. I don't remember how much I paid for this, but I can almost guarantee you I did not pay 20 bucks for it, because I wouldn't pay $20. So you have this here underneath where you would hold it, which is good because this thing is very slippery. The buttons are unbelievable. Very responsive. They feel amazing, like they could take quite a beating. Just sitting on your bed, just playing, and you don't have to worry about the freaking wire. All 15 feet of the wire is just hanging over the bed. You literally, you can't ask for any more. I think it's AAA this runs on. I recommend this for anybody who plays the NES remake and the Super NES remake minis. Up to 75 hours playtime. It works up to 30 feet away without any lag or disconnect. Can be used with the Wii and the Wii U. This will complete today's unboxing. I hope you guys enjoy it. I love video games. I love anything game related. Let's just wrap this shit up. So that will wrap up another unboxing, Gamers Edition. I hope you guys enjoyed these unboxings that I do. I know these are discontinued products, but I don't care. I love them. They function perfectly fine for me. And I hope you guys all enjoy it. I'll post all the links down into the descriptions. If you guys purchase anything, it will support my channel. If you don't, that's fine. As long as you guys enjoy my videos, I don't care.